Okay, quicker than usual video today because people have been working on a tree that fell down near the house. But I want to talk about this cart and the implications behind it. I was going to originally talk about the cart in general, just the one that we have access to. But as I was thinking more and more about the potential of cart expansion in terms of mechanics or aesthetics or both, and all of the ideas related to that, naturally, I became more interested in this thing. Hildir's cart. Oh yes, this is double locks hold cart. Absolutely gorgeous design with the lanterns on it, these metal beams here. Just beautiful. But the stained wood and the tinted windows are what truly caught my eye, especially the stained wood and this especially nice sort of just blending, almost blending in this greenish blue, dark green shingled roof that's like sort of in between the forested and like the dark wood tar look. Oh, I want that. I want this stained wood. I want this car. I want all of it. And I not only that, but I realized that also, considering that we have the technology of dyeing, not perishing, but rather dyeing banners, all these sorts of different colors. I mean, you take a look here. We have so many different colors that we can make these, just with simple fruits or guck or what have you. We have banners for days, banners. We have the capacity to dye cloth, leather, but wood, sure, that might require something else, a different type of dye. Here's the thing, we know it exists in this world, I want it. I want the wood dye. Look at this. We have a confirmation. Hildir works with dyes. I want all this sorts of dye. Now here's the thing. I don't only want that. I want this. I want the ability to make carts with said dyed wood material. Not just houses, not just this and that. But something interesting that you could do mechanically to tie in the dyed wood with a base or an outpost even, love me some outposts, is that you could have some sort of a totem-esque or even rune stone, like this related area, kind of like how you have the bubble area in the Ashlands. You have this, or a totem like the ward, and it makes a certain zone in an area, and it could give you some sort of benefit if you fit the requirements in a building in that zone. So an idea that I had a while ago was like a wizard tower. Maybe it had like a certain type of roofing, and then it could have one of them hexagonal doors, a classic Mistlands Dvergr door, and of course the Galder table and all the upgrades, or some of the upgrades, maybe even just the minimum rune table, and then you could get some sort of innate bonus, maybe for resting there, or just an interesting bonus to comfort for the outpost or something of that nature. It couldn't be too high, because then that would just become the main base, the new main base, but it could be limited in terms of space, and so that you have maybe a unique bonus that you might ordinarily want for a main base, but you just don't have the space to make it a main base, and so it has to be an outpost. And of course you could have this sort of challenge accepted, like space efficiency builders that try to build up a main base in a certain amount of space. And I think that would be pretty interesting in its own right. Let me know what you guys think about this. I've always wanted these Dvergr stuff, like Hildir's carriage and Haldor's lantern. Of course, if you know the channel, you've heard me talk about Haldor's lantern time and time again. I love that thing, and I'm looking forward to it eventually. But who knows? Maybe one day, considering the added-on quests and such, and NPCs, and you know, even after 1.0, it's not guaranteed that they won't just stop everything. I think last time I checked, they had plans of adding in stuff and fleshing out the older biomes before 1.0, probably afterwards a little bit as well. It depends on how they feel about the game, and I don't know. Considering the fact that they said that they weren't going to add NPCs with quest lines on Discord, and then they went and made Hildir's quest after that, an NPC with a quest line, it is possible that we could give them enough positive, constructive feedback, and they could add in this awesome, fun stuff, which they actually appreciate too. I wouldn't be surprised if they just didn't like the idea, or if some of the devs didn't like the idea, and then they went and did the idea, they finally convinced themselves of it, even if partially convinced, and they ended up really enjoying the idea. And of course, Jace Mars added mechanics of the increased farming and such, and the decreased stamina use for Hildir's clothes. He very much lobbied for that to happen. Shout out Jace Mars, quality of life god. We love him. But it's possible also that the devs now realize this. Hey, you know, it's not guaranteed that anything that I understand might be good or bad for the game now. That opinion could change depending on how things are implemented. And really cool stuff like dyed wood and these locks pulled carriages and carts and Hildir's lantern. Please give me Hildir's lantern for love of God. You know, these things could be pretty cool if you added them to the game. So, alright, enough of my babble. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys some other time. Bye!